Europe and the United States are being urged by car manufacturers and politicians and lawmakers everywhere to tax Chinese electric cars, to tax Chinese cars. They believe this onslaught will give China what China have just done to solar. China now own 80% of the global solar panel market. They own 80% of, or more, of the entire battery market. And analysts are saying it's the beginning of the end for the automotive market worldwide. Well, now we've got companies like BYD and NIO using humanoid robots to build their cars, planning factories in Mexico to sell cheap EVs into the United States, planning factories in Europe to sell Chinese reassembled vehicles cheaply in Europe to get around Europe's laws. And many people don't believe that the only hope here is Tesla. Now, why do they believe this? Well, they believe this because most of the big American automakers have paused their EV production plans. They've actually put on hold or cancelled their EV production sites, their battery sites, because they believe it's just too expensive to manufacture EVs. None of them can make EVs at a profit. In fact, they're making EVs and selling them at losses approaching upwards of 30 to 40,000 US dollars. Therefore, they believe that Tesla and its humanoid robots are the only real answer to China's oncoming onslaught. Tesla has shared its latest clip of its Optimus humanoid robot, which Elon Musk believes there will be 1 billion of these within the next decade, working in factories, possibly, of course, beginning at Tesla's factories. Tesla has shared this clip showing its robot now can walk actually much better than what it could recently. There's been some pretty big improvements and they're happening really quickly. On Saturday, Tesla's Optimus account on X or Twitter shared footage of the humanoid robot walking around one of its testing facilities, featuring the caption, "Getting my daily steps in." The robot appears to be a newer or at least more complete build than a similar video shared a few weeks ago, showing the robot more smoothly walking around. Now, it doesn't really look that smooth, to be honest. It doesn't look like a real human walking around unless that human walked in a funny way, which gives you a really good idea of just how hard it is to get a humanoid robot to walk like a human. It's incredibly difficult. In a repost of the video, Tesla's head of Optimus Engineering, Milan Kovacs, noted that the robot's walking speed is actually quite fast now. It can walk at 0.6 meters per second, which is around 1.34 miles per hour, representing a 30% speed boost since the last video had been released. It's very interesting that Tesla are focusing so much on this speed boost. 30% speed boost, what's our next speed boost? You can imagine Elon Musk really driving the robotics, the Tesla robotics, Optimus robotics team. I personally believe Tesla are more focused on this humanoid robot than they are on their own EVs. It makes sense because the labor workforce worldwide is worth tens of trillions of dollars, far, far more than the automotive industry. In fact, it's by a factor of about 30. So Tesla, rather than just directly competing with all these car manufacturers, is saying, well, let's make robots. We can use them to build our own cars more cheaply, and we can sell them to other people. Maybe not to our competitors, though. Possibly. Maybe they'll just limit the humanoid robot's capabilities of building cars to Tesla. Eventually, Optimus is expected to be able to walk at up to 5 miles per hour, so it can replace human beings in Tesla's factories and therefore give Tesla an advantage in order to take on the Chinese onslaught. Now, speaking of the Chinese onslaught, if you don't think this is real, I mean, we've got CEO of Stellantis saying the biggest threat to Tesla and themselves is Chinese automakers. Elon Musk, he says he's more impressed by Chinese automakers than any other automakers on the face of the earth. I mean, you got the two CEOs of these massive companies saying the biggest threat is China, and it's today, right now. Tesla said, "We've improved our vestibular system, our foot trajectory, and our ground contact logic. We've upgraded our motion planner and made cuts to the loop latency across the bot." They go on to talk about Optimus. But here's the thing. The robots themselves, I mean, they're all well and good. There's plenty of videos on YouTube of Boston Dynamics with their robots, their dogs doing pretty cool stuff, dancing robots, or there's robots competitions. All of that is well and good. But here's the thing. What really drives robots is their ability to think like a human, but better. I mean, imagine if you remembered every single thing you had ever read. But imagine if you remembered every single thing that you and all of your fellow robots had ever read. You could replace any robot on the factory production line anywhere at any time. You don't call in sick. You have limitless energy thanks to your lithium-ion battery pack, which is getting recharged, and whenever yours basically tires, it gets replaced instantly with a new one. And you replace it yourself, probably before you even have to do so. You never call in sick, you never complain. There's no politics, there's no suing anyone, there's no suing Tesla for racial discrimination or any other reason. There's no need for a union, is there? The UAW, what's it going to go after? Tesla's humanoid robots, try to unionize them? That's not going to work. This post comes just a few weeks after CEO Elon Musk shared another video of a second-generation Optimus prototype walking, showing a more stripped-back version of the technology than the current one, as it's similarly paced around Tesla's workforce floor. Ominously. It also comes after Tesla opened up 61 Optimus jobs earlier this month, featuring listings for manufacturing and testing engineers, along with a wide range of other related roles. Tesla knows the only answer is its robots. Tesla unveiled the Optimus project in August of 2021. Musk said last month that the company could begin shipping Optimus robots as soon as next year. The robot is being designed to help eliminate dangerous, repetitive, and boring tasks for humans, and, of course, to eventually replace them. And Musk has even himself confirmed that the first production versions of the technology will work in Tesla's factory. How long will it be before Tesla's factories are staffed 90% by robots? Maybe even one day 100%. Who knows? It's a bit of a scary thought, but I think it's basically inevitable.